Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Where's he going? Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Oh boy. Oh, Cole might have made a big mistake. A polite invitation. A polite invitation to set this cave of people on fire. Oh, there's Jack. He's alright. Got a cool walking cane now. He doesn't need that though. He's fine.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
I hope we can meet under less clothed circumstances, Princess. Fuck Cole.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
I get $150 now. Well, you don't get a gun and a badge. Guess what? I'm now an investigator for City Hall. I'm the assistant DA's investigator. Fuck California Fire and Life. Boo doo doo. What was that for? This bottle of nothing. Why can I pick this up? Say something, Jack. No? I guess you don't have lines for when I pick up useless bullshit. Alright, let's get to work.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. It might be the only R&R I get for some time.
You're wasting your time, Jack. She clearly has no soul. This is not something that survived the turn of the century. It's like a clinic, but it's also like a house? I don't fucking know. Goodbye, whoever you are. No need to pay the bill. It's confusing. Yeah, the medical clinic. Weird. Alright, let's jump into my Chevy whatever you call it and get to work. I did hold triangle. Okay. I was about to say. Oh yeah, that scene to start the video. The flashback. Are you smart enough to connect the dots? To join the dots, as Jack would say? Curtis Benson's apartment. This is Jack's boss, or former boss now. Mr. Oh, I'm not in the suburban redevelopment, even though you saw that film in which I was clearly in the suburban redevelopment. I'm still just fucking shocked at how that thing even exists. Apartment number 2. Perfect. For a shithead like Curtis Benson. Oh boy, if you didn't hate Curtis Benson enough yet, they're about to give you plenty of reasons to hate this guy's guts. His apartment's this one? No, this one. Here we go.
Remember me?
Jack.
You should be
It's
dead.
good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired.
I have a gun.
Who do you think you are?
The guy with the gun.
Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Yeah, alright. Take a
Sit tight,
seat.
Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
And trust me when I say you're not gonna like what I find, Curtis. Oh, he's mad. Alright, first, let's look for the actual evidence. Now, thankfully, all his shady bullshit is just out on his dining room table. Lodge at the Hall of Records. Suburban
Get
Redevelopment
all
Fund.
of the stockholders. I need to follow the paper trail.
Can I, yeah, flip it? There we go.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
And how about this? California Fire and Life. What is this? The California Fire and Life Company is in consideration of the premium of $1,105 to be paid per annum, ensures Legion Fields developments against all losses or damages occurring to Rancho Escondido, located at the place where what's-his-name died.
I knew you were in bed with the Legion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
We have found all the evidence, but as you can see, there are a lot of gold doors in this asshole's apartment. Some of them lead nowhere, like out to this issue of Breezy. So let me say, you can interview him right now and get all the things, and you will have found all the evidence. The game won't discount you, but if you really want to make this guy look like an asshole, you really want to know how fucking bad he is, let's just bust through this door.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
She's 12. Shoot him. Shoot him right now.
Take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
And I find you to be a rapist.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Oh, I should shoot you right now. Shoot him, Jack. You know you want to. Can I shoot you? No. Damn it. I want to shoot you. All right, let's talk to this fucking piece of shit.
So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I mean, I do rape innocent underage women, but I'm not violent.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
You're part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Well, we have the insurance agreement. We've also seen that they are made out of literal movie set wood.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
I don't think I have the evidence to call him out on this, but I'm going to accuse him anyway and back out.
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
Yeah, this has to be a bad cop. Also, I just realized that the bad cop, good cop system doesn't work when you're no longer a cop, although I am technically a DA investigator, whatever. Now let's see what Jack says when I back out of this accusation.
Don't ask, you never find out.
I want to try it again.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Yeah! I was hoping he'd say that. He has the same stupid fucking lines as Cole. It's so great.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
Yeah.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Oh, yeah. Be a cool guy. Don't even turn around to say that line. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Leave the kitty raper alone for now. Yet another child molester who gets off without having to face any, problems for his crimes. Let's go to California Fire and Life.
1922.
My former place of employment. I doubt they've even cleared out my desk. Actually, fortunately for Jack, it would seem that the office has no idea about what happened last night. They don't even know that I'm technically fired or that I have another job. So Jack's going to be able to just stroll in here and get access to important information. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Oh, watch this dumb bullshit.
Not in your life, Buster.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
It's so ridiculous that he has to tell you where your own office is. Like, Jack would already know that, but the player might not know that.
When is America gonna understand?
It's this one. Jack Kelso. Let's look at this shit again.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
This is what I was trying to point out the first time we were in this office.
There's got to be more in these files.
Oh, well, we can find out the location, right? There we go.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
What's up, Cole?
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Oh yeah, we're a buddy cop film now. Not actually. It'd be really cool if you could, like, take both of them to the same location, but you can't. We're still playing as Jack, I think. All records. Like 10 minutes later. That was fast. Like ridiculously fast. We got at his office at 9:58 a.m. You'd think it would take more than 14 minutes between that cutscene.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
Remember this place? This is where Finbar and I destroyed that priceless chandelier, which is thankfully gone. What does that say? Land Registry. Wait. That is where I'm supposed to be going. Here we are. Oh, this shit's dumb.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
This is one of the dumbest sections of gameplay in the entire game.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Alright, let's take a look. So these are the people that should be tied to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Let's see if we find any names that we're familiar with. I think I know the name I'm supposed to find. Whoops, shareholders. Oh, let's go to the next page. I think it's on the bottom right. Oh, here we go. Fontaine and Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney? For God's sake. What's he got to do with this?
What indeed?
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
Makes it a lot more difficult, actually.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes.
Look at this dumb thing.
29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
There we go.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
See, this is where it gets really dumb.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Here's the last 8. Now we divide this by 90,000. Give me 4 of these.
1,876,900.
And now we turn the crank.
Divided by 90.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Answer the question. It's the letter U. So now we take out the record that's over here.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
Can find the land value for fuck, I forgot what it is. It's 1876988.
1876988.
I knew that, Jack.
88.
There we go. 350, right?
The book value is 350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is 3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Well, this is bad timing.
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Motherfucker. Trying to empty this clip.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
I got you now,
Oh, I got you right on the top of the head. Alright, there's gonna be a guy coming around the corner with a shotgun. This guy. Shit.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Hey, I did it. That wasn't so bad. Oh, I got shot like 4 times. I could have gone a lot worse. Say, I knew about the shotgun guy. That guy can fuck you up.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Courtney, you dumb son of a bitch. He didn't know. But yeah. Harlan Fontaine, what a good guy. Taking all that morphine money and investing it into the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
I love that he loads that shit over the phone so that he can hear it. Also, good job getting an extra $100 out of that deal with the assistant TA, Jack. From 120 in a gun to 220 in a gun. Not bad. Jack Kelso, he knows how to wrangle a deal. Pretty sure that's the only scene that's ever at his apartment. Alright, let's go shoot Leland Monroe. Also, you saw that Jack made another phone call right at the end there. Who could he be calling? We might need a little bit of backup before we storm Monroe's house and shoot all his dudes. Look at this fucking place. Look how extravagant it is. There they are.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Alright, we don't know 2 of those guys. I don't think we do. But the guy in the back is the bus driver. So we called in the former Marines to help us. The ones that are still alive, anyway. Look at these guys. They're just... Oh, that one's dead. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Oh, that guy's dead. Good job, whoever took care of this. Ooh, nice shot.
You think you can hold out?
Keep your head down. I'm moving. Check your fire. I'm out of here. Stay down, damn it.
That is not a good cover point.
Almost out. Need a new weapon. Running low.
Did I shoot that guy? Maybe.
All right, men. Hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland.
There are 2 ways into this room. There's this door and the door on the side. Let's announce ourselves.
Throw out the guns.
Take cover. Oh, there he is. This motherfucker. Oh, I can't fire. There we go. Oh.
Eyes open. Down here somewhere.
Ooh. That wasn't a good one. There's still a guy alive somewhere in the back. Oh, look at him. Look at his gun poking out. Motherfucker. Your gun should count as part of your health bar. Alright, just empty that. Get down in front of this pool table.
There. Somebody.
Keep on going, Jack.
Ah, my elbow. Let's see, what did you have? Shotgun. Where do I go next? Over here somewhere? Ah, yes. Here we go.
There it is.
Shit. same woman from his office.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Punch right in the face.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Well, you just got shot by one, so.
Monroe, where are you?
Also, I lost my shotgun in that cutscene. What the fuck? Oh, it disappeared. That's bullshit. She shot me and she made my shotgun disappear. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck you. Alright, I'm not gonna pick that shotgun up. Also, they're totally gonna be guys above me. Look at this motherfucker.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You bastard.
I got you now, motherfucker.
No, you don't. There's a fucking floor between us.
Catch this, asshole.
God damn!
God damn it! Can't get us all.
I have a really bizarre way of going through this scene. I did it the hard way. Let's see, not this hallway. Ah, yes, the one with the light on. This is a really weird, like, conjoining way through his house. This looks like a bathroom. It's a tub. And for some reason, this now connects to his, like, private study.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Let's now turn his room over while he bleeds to death. See, this is the list of people's houses who've been set on fire. There's Sawyer and Steffens.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
Oh, newspaper. Suburban redevelopment. Fund promises 10,000 new homes.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is happening like right now.
Using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy.
Well, Courtney's dead.
Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
Rip in peace. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to see it again. I can skip over it. Fucking LA Noire and your controls. Load this entire scene so you can see Courtney die again.
Dr. Fontaine.
He's still dead. The Los Angeles Inquisitor. I don't know if that's real or if it was real. But I'm pretty sure the head of it's part of the redevelopment fund. 11 of 13 newspapers. I told you guys that I got the one that I missed, right? Yeah. Well, we found all the stuff in this room. Feels like there's something I'm forgetting about. What was I supposed to be doing? Oh, right. Can I talk to him? Yeah, right? Oh no, wait, the safe. This might have been important. Well, we got a lot of money. Thankfully, you had not finished closing this thing yet. Criminal intelligence report on Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescribing treatment for his patients. Would you shut up, Monroe? I'm trying to read a thing. Between July 18th and September 3rd, 1947, 22 suspects arrested for narcotic possessions claimed that the drugs were medications given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Several showed paperwork to this effect. No pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action taken since. Each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor, and the suspects were processed across 4 separate divisions: Central Hollywood, University, and Highland Park. On September 7, 1947, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barclay offered the name of an associate he knew only as Doc Fontaine. See interview transcript 510-090747. Barclay stated that Fontaine was selling party in a deal he brokered with Willie Baines Foster, yet to be apprehended. Foster is known to LAPD Administrative Vice as a high-ranking courier for Meyer Harris Cohen. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again on September 12, 1947, Dr. Fontaine visited a man's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard, a haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Meyer Harris Cohen. On all 3 occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with a street value of $4,000 was moved from a house in Brentwood to an East Downtown warehouse, whereupon it disappeared. It is the opinion of this officer that Dr. Harlan Jane Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles, with close ties to organized crime. I recommend that he be kept under close surveillance until such time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. Yours sincerely, Roy Earl, Chief Detective, Administrative Vice Squad.
Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Let's see. We got some shares, I believe. Capital.
I'm guessing Benson's
Blank
portfolio
capital.
is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Yep. $100 shares each on all of these. This is where Benson got his. We got a stack of 50s. Let's look at this little suspicious black notebook. Here are the people in it.
That's a hell
Roy
of a
Earl.
payroll.
Roy Earl. His name's on there like 3 fucking times. Wait, let me pick that up one more time. I think I might have noticed something at the very end. Nope, just a bunch of oil. How you doing? You feeling okay? Want a lollipop? Did I, like, miss something in this room? Can I leave? Alright, I think I got all this stuff. How do I talk to this motherfucker? I didn't bug the game out, did I? Hold on, let me look at, well, is there blood coming out of the notebook? Are you seeing this shit? I'm not standing that close to him. That's fucking weird. That's a bug. Oh no, it's coming out of his hand because I got shot. I forgot. That is such a weird detail that fucking Jack's hand is dripping off blood. Alright, intuition. Show all clues. There's something I still didn't check. Oh, maybe this... Oh, it's this photo of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Who took this photo?
Fuck you, Jack.
And why would you keep it framed on your
Call me an
fucking
ambulance.
study desk?
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's
You're
too
bleeding?
much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor!
Fuck you. Bye.
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Reach the phone yourself, you lazy shit. Believe that's the end of the case? Or not? Yeah! A polite invitation to me shooting you in your own home. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund has been dismantled. The old-fashioned way, with guns and violence. And that one woman who I punched. Let's look up any trivia or alternate case notes. Okay, there's an alternate one. Oh, we got the second one, so... The other one is search Benson's apartment. You'll find he deserves much more than a smack in the mouth. You get an alternate case note if you don't find out the fact that he's banging a 12-year-old. That's great. And that gives you incentive to go back and find it. Alright, trivia. Wow, there's actually trivia for this one. A good amount of it. A really big amount of it. Holy shit. Okay, even if the player kills Kelso's kidnappers from House of Sticks during this case, they still appeared during the case in the Hall of Records objective. Oh, right. Those are the same guys. The same guys who kidnapped Kelso at that developed house, or the guys who showed up and shot up the Hall of Records. So I guess you can kill those guys. I assume you can kill them in the chase sequence, not necessarily in the fight scene, because you have to lose the fight scene. The broken steel ropes from the fallen chandelier from the case, the Quarter Moon Murders, are still in the Hall of Records when Kelso goes there during the case. Cool. During the cutscene with Kelso and Monroe's phone call, Kelso is cleaning and reloading his pistol. His carry weapon is the Browning High Power, a 9mm handgun. However, the box of ammunition states that the rounds are .45 caliber. It is possible that this is just being reused from their appearance in an earlier mission and or development oversight. If the player has lost his hat in the shootout before meeting Monroe's secretary, being shot by her in the arm will sometimes glitch the hat back on for the remainder of the cutscene, thus giving the appearance of being shot so hard it actually knocks your hat back on. Oh, that was cool. I wish I would have gotten to see that. While investigating Curtis Benson's apartment, above the record player in the living room is a painting identical to Ana Rodriguez, the girlfriend of suspect Gabriel Delgado from the DLC traffic case, The Council's Car. Interesting. That's a total oversight. Curtis Benson's apartment is almost a complete replication of the still standing Mauritania building. The building was originally commissioned by Jack Haley, who played the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. Not a building I'm familiar with, sorry. While investigating the land registry in the Hall of Records, the name J.P. Nicholson can be found on the first page of the register. This is almost certainly a direct reference to Chinatown, which starred Jack Nicholson and featured a similar investigative scene in the Hall of Records. At the Hall of Records, while examining company's registry book, you can find the Sucker Hud Industries company record, which directors are Norville Barnes, Dr. Brofenbrenner, Sidney J. Musburger, and Waring Hudsucker. This is a direct reference to the film The Hudsucker Proxy, 1994. The layout of the California Fire and Life building appears to be a direct reference to the film Double Indemnity, 1944, whose Pacific All-Risk Insurance building features the same office pit and upper-level catwalk of offices. This is the only arson case that the Hudson Commodore doesn't appear in. The Hudson Commodore? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Big's car. That is not trivia. Who gives a shit if you can't see Big's stupid green car? Alright, when we pick up next time, it's time for DLC. We have one more DLC case with Roy, not with Roy, fuck Roy, with Cole and Biggs. They get a additional little investigation to add more content to the game, which is actually not all that related to what we've been doing, actually. It's kind of like a detour. Although they do mention, like, what's happening with, like, the main plot right at the very beginning. But then they have some other big scene that they got to do. Something happens, and you end up with a pretty cool DLC case. So we'll see you in that one. It'll be a lot of fun. Take care.